Alright, my name is Austin Hunt, and I am going to be talking about Cynthia Cooper, the whistleblower, and this is for the presentation 2. Just I thought I'd first give a little background on Cynthia Cooper and the situation that was that was happening at WorldCom. Cynthia Cooper was the vice president of WorldCom's internal audit division in 2002. One day, a situation came, and John Stupka from the wireless division came to Cooper with a situation and an issue that he wanted to get resolved. He had spoke to Cynthia and told her that Scott Sullivan, who was the CFO of WorldCom, had taken $400 million that was supposed to be set aside for Stupka's division and was used instead to boost the net income of WorldCom. This led to a lot of questions from both of them and eventually led Cynthia Cooper into a long, drawn-out, and hard-fought investigation of the accounting at WorldCom. And in the end, Cynthia Cooper and her team uncovered $3.8 billion in accounting fraud. There was, in the book from Trevino and Nelson, they give ways that are steps on how you can blow the whistle. And these steps are, the first one is to approach your immediate manager first. So approach who's ever directly above you. And I believe these steps, just a side note, are used to get the problem solved, and you continue on the steps as far as it doesn't get solved. So it can only take, hopefully just the first step to get the problem solved. Second step is discuss the issue with your family. Make sure they're aware of what's going on, and especially if you're the breadwinner, and doing something like this could possibly end your job and career, just like in Cynthia's case. Take it to the next, and step 3 is take it to the next level if your immediate doesn't work. Step 4 would be to contact your company's ethics officer or ombudsman. And then step 5 is to consider going outside your chain of command, so possibly going all the way to the top. And if you're already at the top, it wouldn't work, but in most cases, a CEO or board of directors. Going outside the company is step 6, so approaching possibly the SEC or like institutions. And step 7, if you have no other choice, then it's to leave the company. It could be the best situation for you and protecting your future and your integrity. Cynthia used some of these steps in her ability to blow the whistle on WorldCom. I believe she used the first step when she spoke with CEO Bernie Ebbers and also the external auditor Arthur Anderson. Unfortunately, they both kind of brushed her off and pushed her away, and she obviously had to continue on her steps. And she did use step 2. She confided in her family, and she spoke with her husband and let them know of the situation and the possible danger of her losing her position there. She used step 3, and for her being so high up in the company, she used step 3 to go straight to the board of directors after she had gathered enough evidence on WorldCom to approach them and to present what was done. She didn't have to use any more steps after this. After that point, the SEC did begin an investigation, and at that point, she had done her job and handed the ball off to the appropriate authorities. In conclusion of this story, Cynthia, I believe, did a very good job of using the necessary steps that Trevino and Nelson have to solve the problem. I believe they are guidelines, and in some situations that you don't need to use all of the steps, like in this case with Cynthia. Overall, it's important. The overall goal of these steps, and in Cynthia's case, was just to get the problem solved and to make sure that you did the right thing in what was going to be uncovering the fraud and taking those necessary steps.